And so Season 2 passes into memory, fading into the horizon, and Season 3 is upon us. So the season's objectives. Now, I didn't understand this at all, right? I didn't understand it from a few points of view. He's saying there, basically, he wants the club promoted. And you'll see the options there. So I'm going to pick the bottom one because, I want to keep a nucleus of default Master League players, and I want to develop teamwork and try and develop players as far as they'll go and bring up youth. And that should be a gameplay option, shouldn't it? On the one hand, we've got a Master League where you can build a team. And on the other hand, PES is saying, you need to get into the Premier League. Well, this game has the sack. And you can lose all the work that you've done with players over seasons because of that. That's trying to give you a football vibe, but it's a video game. Surely you should have an option to choose between the two. League opener then, another mundane, run-of-the-mill little scene that tries to give a football vibe and fails. So I'm going to pick my regular answer. Surprise, surprise. And here we have the regular little scene where the manager talks to the players and says something that doesn't make sense in how this video game is programmed or plays. Above all, make them play at our pace. We cannot dictate the pace of the game. The programming dictates that for us. There are conditions and criteria that AI play to and styles and all that, and we could get into all that. But the pace of the game cannot be dictated by me. So I've left the introduction scenes on for this opening game against Hull City at Ridge Road because obviously this is the first match of Season 3, which is well and truly underway now as the players take to the pitch. Season 2 was a disappointment for me because of the amount of draws and the lack of goals. So I'm hoping that the teamwork stat that PES says is important because we've worked on that and it's doing nicely, thank you. I'm hoping that the stats of the players are important because we've worked on them and they're doing alright, thank you. So for this division, our team is competitive now. When the default Master League squad starts, it has weaknesses in the defensive area, and there are weaknesses in individual players in terms of balance and pace mainly, and stamina, I feel, in the default squad, which means that they're sluggish and quite unresponsive. And as I start this season 3, I'm surprised at the mobility of the players. The improvements that I've been making with their training and playing them regularly and everything like that are paying off. And so I feel that having had the disappointment of Season 2 and finishing lower than I expected because of all them draws and all them lack of goals, I'm feeling that really we should be a definite top 10 side this season in this division, even with the teams coming down, as Goyos there scores a cheeky back heel to get the faithful applauding and the manager happy. I left the sort of celebration with the players in because it's the first goal in the first game of the season and it's a nice cheeky little back heel from Goyos, who finished second top scorer in Season 1 and was the top scorer in the division in Season 2. So I just thought, you know, leave the celebration in. There it is, little cheeky back heel into the net. Then we had this free kick, smacked off the bar, and you'll see the ball going into the net. That is Shipper with the goal. I like that player. He's OPR's not great, but you know, he does good work on that right wing for me, and you know, he's played some great balls over the seasons, first 2 seasons, and you'll see it sort of more clearly on this sort of next replay here. The swivel and turn. He takes it, swivels, turns, and fires it into the net. It's a nice goal. Yeah, nice goal, snapping up that rebound off the bar. And Hall come forward. Chip ball in, and what about that for the finish? Acrobatic overhead finish. Spoiling the party atmosphere at Ridge Road. Making it so it's a competitive game now at 2-1. But you can't take anything away from that finish. Get in. Just get in other nets, just not Ridge County nets, you know. You're welcome to do that against other teams, just not mine. What are you doing? Look at that for a finish. You didn't mean it. No. I mean, I've got to say that. Oh dear. Hit and hope, won it. 2-1. And Hull there dominating the possession of the ball, really. 61%. Ridge County coming forward. Ball forward to Goyos, who should score and doesn't. Oh Goyos, what are you doing? It's a goal you should have had. Takes it down, and then right foot, and he's put it wide. So it finishes 2-1 to Ridge County, and we take the 3 points. And I am happy with that, you know. First match of the season, 3 points in the bag, tar very much. Goyos takes man of the match. Off to a good start in season 3. So Derby getting 4 goals against Preston, and Swansea bagging 3 against Birmingham. Stoke with a 2-0 win. Blackburn 4, Sheffield Wednesday 2, and QPR 1, Norwich City 4. Then we get this little scene here, you know, and we're not going to let up. Well, that depends what PES throws at me, mate. If it throws at me ball draws all the time and really tough matches, then, you know, what can I do? Season 2, I'm looking at you. Brentford, ball forward, and shot wide. That header was deflected wide. They had a series of corners, but didn't make anything of them. We broke down the pitch, had a corner, but couldn't make anything of it. But shot there, saved by our keeper. And then they give the ball away, and Goya should score here, for me. And, you know, I guess that's my fault. I didn't put enough on the chip. I was caught in 2 minds whether to go across the keeper and try and, you know, get it around him or under him or whatever into the far corner, or go for the chip, and in the end elected the chip, and obviously there wasn't enough on it. So probably indecision and a lack of commitment on the shot cost me. But either way, it was a good save by the keeper. So it's into the second half, ball forward. Again, Goyos should score there for me. You know, I put more on the chip, and he's chipped it left foot, but he's put it across on the angle and it's gone wide, and I don't understand that when I've hit that. You know, for me that should have been a goal, and I don't understand why that went wide. Nil nil. Tough side, tough match that was. Brentford will be up there end of the season, I reckon. 62% possession they had. Look at them shots that they had. That was a tough game. Our goalkeeper, man of the match there. So ball draw for us. Hull win 2-0. Birmingham win 3-1. Stoke win 2-0. Leeds with a 3-0 win. Bristol City with a 3-0 win. Millwall and Norwich winning 2-0 apiece. See you soon. Take care.